Okay, will you please repeat after me? I, Gil Adler,
I, Gil Adler,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear.
that I will tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Well, we will try for that.
Will the witness please follow the instructions?
Absolutely.
Okay. For the record, please state your role in making the movie known as Bordello of Blood.
Do I have to?
For the purposes of this court,
Well, I co-wrote it. I produced it. I directed it.
thank you.
I'm not Dennis Miller, though. I wasn't in it.
Were you of sound mind and body at the time of making this movie?
Clearly, that's in question. I've oftentimes asked myself that very question. I think the court will determine that.
Okay.
And I will abide by whatever they suggest I do, which I haven't done before or yet.
Why start now? Okay. Can you briefly summarize, the issues that occurred during the making of this movie?
Yes. My pain, my pain, my pain. Whether it be the co-writing with Alan Katz, the directing, or the producing of it from the get-go. It was a movie that, if you've listened to the podcast, How Not to Make a Movie, little plug there, you probably know that we made the movie for all the wrong reasons.
And what reasons were those?
Oh, well, we were making another movie in New Orleans when the authorities at Universal decided in their infinite wisdom that there was another movie, Bordello of Blood, that they would rather make instead of Dead Easy. We should have said, no, goodbye, good luck, run for the hills. We didn't. We said, well, we really want to make a movie. It's a studio movie. It's a decent budget. Oh, let's try. Little did we know that that decent budget would be reduced when they decided to pay some actors in it more money than they deserved or their market value. Little did we know that the production would have to go into production and start shooting in 3 weeks, which meant we needed to rewrite the script and go to location and find locations and prep the movie in 3 weeks. So as you can see, from any aspect you look at this, it was clearly a wrong decision to say, yeah, let's go ahead and do this.
And how long do you usually take on pre-production for a movie of this size?
I would say 4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks. Okay. And what were the ramifications of the making of this movie?
I aged rapidly thereafter. You can tell by seeing this video, I'm 26 years old. And look what's happened to me. It didn't, thank God, it didn't cancel our collective careers, but it came pretty close to destroying a lot of our careers.
Would you say there were setbacks?
Setbacks would be kind.
All right. And in your opinion, as a filmmaker, what is your opinion of the final product?
It's sad. It's sad. It doesn't really deliver on any of the Tales from the Crypt-ish areas that we thought it would. I've only watched it when we first delivered the movie. I watched it again on its 25th anniversary because they had an invitational thing in Vancouver, and they sold out because they heard I would appear. So I figured, well, am I going to have to wear a rotten egg free gown? Are they going to be throwing eggs at me? And I apologized before the movie started for the movie and said, look, at the end of this movie, if you don't want to ask me questions and you just want to go home, I understand. And I was there for over an hour and a half answering questions. And then when I left, they asked me to sign CDs and posters and on and on. There's a huge following for the movie, which is to this day, astounds me.
Mm-hmm. Do you believe that this movie should be thrown into the pits of hell?
I thought it already had been.
Will the witness please answer the question?
Do I think it should be? I did. I thought it had been. And in fact, I thought I had been attached to it.
So, without leading the witness, do you believe the film is already there?
Oh, yeah, it has been for a long time.
Okay. Well, we would like to thank the witness for his testimony in this pressing matter, and you are now dismissed.
Well, I can just say to the jury, please be kind. We've suffered enough. Please, please.